situation. He's filing for Chapter 11, so he's going to be able to try and restructure his debts and have his assets doled out. There are liens already filed on some of his properties. The IRS had filed for a lien previously.
Mayweather just came out saying the fight with Logan Paul was fake. And he did this in front of the press where he started to brag that he made $100 million personally from the fight.
What's wrong with this beef? But they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owed.
CNN has just released a shocking report suggesting that Floyd Mayweather might be on the brink of bankruptcy. Once famous for showing off his millions, Mayweather is now reportedly buried in debt, especially with the IRS. According to sources, he's considering filing for bankruptcy. But not because he's completely out of money. Instead, it seems to be a way to get out from under huge tax bills and growing legal problems. Many see this as a tactic to avoid paying what he owes, all while keeping up his image of wealth and success. If these claims are true, it could signal a major downfall for the man who once called himself Money Mayweather, now possibly facing serious legal and financial trouble.
That is so important to look at when you're thinking about this is he's filing for bankruptcy. He's laying out all of these debts that he has, the almost $2 million.
Floyd Mayweather is dealing with growing legal troubles, and it seems his return to the ring in recent years has been all about money, not competition. Since retiring, he's taken part in several exhibition matches, mainly to stay financially stable. One of the biggest was his fight against Logan Paul, which earned him a staggering $100 million. Floyd didn't pretend it was about pride or legacy. He openly admitted it was all for the payday. He even called it a fake fight. There were no judges, no official winner, and no real stakes. But the profits were massive. To Floyd, it was just business. He shrugged off criticism, joking that it was legalized bank robbery. While most fighters his age are long retired, Floyd stepped back into the ring, not to prove anything, but to cash in. And that's exactly what he did, walking away with $100 million for what he himself described as nothing more than a show.
Mayweather just came out saying the fight with Logan Paul was fake. And he did this in front of the press where he started to brag that he made $100 million personally from the fight. And that massively surpasses Logan Paul, who is reported to have made $10 million from the fight. And Mayweather in the press conference began to brag, saying nobody can make that much money from a fake fight at his age. Which is a good point, seeing how Mayweather is now the highest paid athlete in all of history over the age of 40. But after that, he began to brag even more, saying he was paid $100 million for a fake fight. And then he joked that it wasn't an actual fight and said that it was just legalized sparring with Logan Paul that he made $100 million from. And this helps confirm the theory that many people have that Logan and Jake Paul are fixing their fights. And this began with many people saying the Jake Paul-Ben Askren fight was completely staged. And the reason they get fighters to do stage fights is money, with Ben Askren making $500,000 from his fight with Jake Paul. Many people reported that Ben Askren's personal financials were not that good and he'd be happy to take $500,000 for a loss. Mayweather is the farthest thing from struggling, being worth $450 million, but who says what he would do for an extra $100 million? All said and done, this seems like a very expensive stunt from Logan Paul.
Logan Paul has made some bold claims about Floyd Mayweather, accusing the boxing icon of being broke and desperate for cash. Logan says that Mayweather still hasn't paid him for their 2021 exhibition match, even though the event brought in huge profits. He claims he waited more than a year for the money, but it never came. Fed up with the delays, Logan filed a lawsuit to get what he says he's owed. According to Logan, Floyd was already showing signs of financial trouble during their fight and seemed more focused on making fast money than keeping his promises. The lawsuit has sparked a lot of attention, with fans and critics now asking, how can someone who's always shown off his wealth struggle to pay a basic debt? Logan's accusations have only fueled the growing rumors that Mayweather's financial empire might be falling apart behind the scenes.
Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that did happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
Floyd Mayweather's money troubles appear to go far beyond the IRS. He reportedly owes money to several people and businesses. Over the years, many have come forward claiming Mayweather never paid them. Luxury jewelers have even taken him to court over unpaid bills. And it's not just businesses. Fellow fighters like Deji and Logan Paul say they're still waiting to be fully paid for their exhibition bouts with him. Logan, in particular, has been vocal, insisting that Floyd still hasn't paid him in full for their 2021 match. There were even reports that Mayweather was once held in Dubai due to unpaid debts owed to wealthy individuals there. Despite continuing to show off a lavish lifestyle on social media, more signs are pointing to serious financial trouble behind the scenes. Now, rumors are swirling that Floyd may be preparing to file for bankruptcy, a move some believe is meant to help him avoid paying off certain debts. His image as Money Mayweather, living large and flaunting riches, stands in stark contrast to the lawsuits and claims stacking up against him. It's starting to look like that flashy persona may be a mask, hiding someone trying hard to keep up appearances while struggling with money behind closed doors.
Speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is supposedly held hostage in Dubai. Vontae Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia.
Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Floyd Mayweather, much like rapper Lil Uzi, has found himself tangled in a growing number of lawsuits, all linked to what many see as careless behavior. His massive wealth seemed to give him the belief that he could do whatever he wanted without facing real consequences. That mindset led him to skip payments, ignore financial commitments, and back out of deals, but that attitude eventually caught up with him. Lawsuits started stacking up, from unpaid bills with luxury jewelers to public claims from fighters like Logan Paul and Deji, who both say Floyd still owes them money. Instead of addressing the problems, Mayweather continued to live large, showing off his wealth on social media while his legal troubles quietly chipped away at his finances. His "I'm too rich to fail" approach may have worked for a while, but now, with debts rising and lawsuits piling up, the empire he built is under serious pressure.
Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, you know, Floyd Mayweather's team and little Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? It's crazy as hell because little Uzi Vert responded and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather. He was not there and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and Lil Uzi Vert in the same place together at all, ever, and I'm guessing that it's probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure out what's going on.
In a surprising twist, Floyd Mayweather was recently linked to a lawsuit involving Tiger Woods, this time over accusations of stealing expensive jewelry. The claims shocked many and added to the growing concerns about Mayweather's shaky financial situation. Once known for his unstoppable success and flashy lifestyle, these new allegations painted a troubling picture of someone possibly struggling to keep up appearances. As more reports surface about unpaid debts and financial mismanagement, this latest accusation only raises more questions. Fans and critics alike are now wondering just how serious Mayweather's money troubles really are. The theft claims seem to fit into a larger pattern of financial recklessness, suggesting that Mayweather might be willing to go to extreme lengths to maintain the image of the untouchable, ultra-wealthy boxing legend. But this case has clearly hurt his already fragile financial reputation, casting even more doubt on the persona he's worked so hard to project.
The $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with? Wow! So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly, and the entire story is pretty crazy, and the fact that they're calling it a RICO was pretty wild as well, because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So yeah, seems like
Just because someone flashes cash on social media doesn't mean they're truly wealthy, and Floyd Mayweather might be a prime example. His online persona is all about luxury, stacks of cash, pricey jewelry, and over-the-top living. But behind the scenes, reports suggest a very different reality. According to insiders, Mayweather has been drowning in debt, with unpaid bills owed to private lenders and business associates. Some sources say his financial troubles stretch across multiple areas, including millions in loans he took out in Dubai, loans he allegedly failed to repay on time. He's also been accused of defaulting on agreements tied to high-end purchases, luxury travel, and exclusive stays, all of which only made his financial situation worse. As more details come to light, people have started questioning how much of his wealth was real and how much was just for show. It seems Mayweather was working hard to keep up a public image of success, even as his finances were falling apart behind the scenes. His story is becoming a cautionary tale about the risks of living beyond your means, especially in the spotlight. As the truth about his money problems continues to surface, his once glowing reputation as a financial icon has taken a serious hit worldwide.
Gambling debts. Floyd, okay? And he tried to plant fake news out here saying that he was in downtown LA giving out money, and then he was at the, what do you call it, the basketball game. This is Floyd in Dubai. Yeah. Uh-huh. Because there's a lot of people out here that think just because people are flashing money means that they have money. It's so backwards. You just don't understand how backwards it is, okay? Because when you earn it, you, like I said, you don't want nobody to know you got it. But here's the thing, if Floyd had money, don't you think the money would have already been transferred there? If Floyd had money, don't you think the money would have already been transferred there?